Now, I know I ain't the only one this has happened to. I can't be the only guy that this has happened to, right? Where I was dating this girl and... Wait. Just so hold on. This is before my wife. Let me just put that out there real quick. This is before my wife. But anyway, so I'm dating this girl. You know, she was really attractive, real cool, you know, and we was just starting to date. You know, so I was taking her out, you know, dinner and a movie, you know, come by my house, cook for you, all those type of things. Being real respectful, being a gentleman, trying to show her a nice time. And, you know, in our conversations on one-on-one, I would ask her, I would say, hey, you know, I know there's other guys that you know, you have friendships with, or you may have been talking to before I met you, or whatever the case may be. You know, I'm just wanting to know what's your plan to have with the rest of those guys that you talk to. You know, and her response was, well, you know, I know that you do these things for me, you cook for me, and you show me a nice time, and you're a really nice guy, but I really would like to continue talking to all my other friends and see what happens there, you know. So I heard that. I was cool with it. Okay, boom, that's fine. But while she was fine, while she was cool, while she was all of these things, I had to cut her off. You know what I mean? And the reason being is because she was emotionally unavailable. Now, the reason why I say that is because although I was willing to do whatever it takes to, you know, show her a good time, to please her, her desire was to still see what the field had to offer, the other guys she was talking to. Now, I understand, that's fine. I'm not asking her that she need to make a full-on commitment because, again, we was just starting to date. But what I did realize is that I was the only man that was doing these things. I was the only man taking her out. I was the only man that was showing her a good time and, you know, cooking for her and, you know, rubbing her feet, doing all these type of things. But at the same time, I don't know that when I'm doing all these things for you and then once I go to drop you off to your house, how do I know that you're not calling, you know, Tony, Dick, and Earl to come through and knock it out? I mean, just to be completely honest. So, I mean, for me, I felt like she was emotionally unavailable, as are a lot of women that do the same things, where they may have a lot of guys after them. And instead of trying to nail down one guy they have real interest in, they say, well, okay, well, let me see what all these guys have to offer. This one has the money. This one's got the car. This one's got the good credit. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you know, this is why the video I'm making today was made, for the women who are emotionally unavailable. What that means is that you are in a position to where if a good man approached you right now, you really wouldn't know what to do with him. Reason being is because you don't know how to accept or be receiving of the love he's giving you, or the things that he does for you, because either you're not ready for that right now because maybe you've been hurt or whatever that is, whatever that past situation may be, or you're trying to see what all you can get from the options you have. So if you doing that, for me as a man that's trying to please you, that's trying to win your heart or you know, affection or whatever that may be, you know, for me, I'm thinking, well, although I'm not saying I want you to commit to me, I would at least ask that, you know, you kind of separate yourself from the other two. I mean, make me, you know, somewhat of a priority over the other guys. Because if not, like I said, how am I gonna know that you're not over at this guy's house, or you calling this person, spending time with them, and then you leave them and you call me like, hey, what we doing tonight? I take you out or whatever, we go eat or whatnot. Then when I drop you off at home, you calling the next dude. That may not be the case, but I don't know that. So, you know, for me, I never want to be played the fool, but at the same time, I was always dating with purpose. So in this case, you know, her objective was to still look around, see what everybody had to offer, and make her decision at that point. Where me on the other end, I'm actually going into this somewhat relationship. I'm actually talking to her with a purpose to find something. I'm trying to find my wife. I'm trying to find a girlfriend. I'm trying to do all these things. So if that wasn't her case, and then it was better for me to cut it off sooner than later, only because we'd find ourselves coming to this same fork in the road just maybe a week or two or a month or however long down the line. So for those who do see this video, all I encourage y'all to do is to make a decision. Do you really want to, you know, see what everybody else has to offer, or you really want to find one person and stick to them. If not, then, you know, for the guys that are looking for a woman, who are looking for a queen and a wife and all of this stuff, you know, for those guys that are looking, you're not going to be the one that they're going to be interested in, because you're not in position to receive their love, being that you still playing the field, or you still have that extra baggage from a ex-boyfriend or a guy on the side, you know, whatever the case may be. So nail it down, find one person to stick to them, and make yourself available so that when somebody does approach you who's willing to be everything you want and more, that you're able to receive it and reciprocate it, give it back, and make it twice as better or twice as good. With that being said, I really will encourage y'all to check out my Facebook page, Male Point of Views / Relationship Clues. Also, please leave comments. That's how I get the inspiration to make these videos, by just talking to you guys, friends of mine, and just, you know, hearing the stories y'all go through in situations in my own life, and then I make my videos. So please leave comments. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe, and subscribe. I'm Clarence Brown. This is Male Point of Views. I'm signing out. That's my time. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.